awesome,
scaling the walls.
How awesome was it to be a part of this film that's now pegged to be like the next huge franchise?
It's kind of, it's undigestible in the sense of, you're kind of walking into something that already has millions of very intense fans. So all you can do is kind of just smile and wave and not try to upset them, because they're very intense and they will probably kill me dead if I do it wrong.
Were you a fan of this? Like, did you beg to be in this? Like,
yeah, I did.
What's the process?
The process was me nagging them over a series of weeks, and I'm not even. How are you? I'm not even joking there. I'm absolutely serious when I say, like, I sent them taping after taping. They went, no, you're doing it wrong. You're not it. And then I go, no, I am. And I sent them more videos, and eventually won them round. Thankfully.
How awesome!
Who that is? When you said Tina Lewis, it made a whole trend.
Oh my god.
I think you could hit.
What have I created?
I know! You said it once.
I'm strangely aroused by this. That's the twist. That's the weird thing. Yes, I'll definitely sign that book. Here, pass that book over and I'll be signing it as we do the intro.
So there you have it, guys.
It's right in there.
Right, okay. And anyway, so there I was in women's clothing, being Tina, in a low-down strip club in Toronto. And basically that's
My question is, you have to speak an American accent.
Yes.
What was the hardest word for you to say?
the hardest word. It's always with the T's and the TH's. Because if it's like a T and then a TH and then a T, I mess it up and start mixing up the three. So it was probably any sounds like that came in that sequence.
If Simon Lewis could say a quote from Nathan Young from Misfits, what would he say?
See, you all just assume that I have this really good memory. I really don't. First off the top of my head, melon fucker. I don't know.
We might have to censor that one.
You just beep it.
You
can keep that.
I'm gonna sign Jamie.
Right on my head there.
Right on her head.
Right on my head. I don't mind. I don't mind.
You know, my love.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thanks so much.
Everything I do.
The premiere was full of excitement. Official hit of the red carpet, Robert Sheehan made quite a statement with the fans. Check out his leopard loafers. Robbie, you just had to make sure you were extra comfy on that carpet. Oh, and those jeans fit you so well. His character Simon in the film is actually a little nerdy and shy, but Robert is a true jokester and likes to really relax to prepare for a premiere.
What do you do to get ready for such a big event like this?
I usually, bathe in donkey milk, very much like Cleopatra did, back in the good old days, because it's very much like the fountain of youth. That's how you stay young these days.
Check this out, girls. He's so chill, he even got the nerve to ask me out.
I love you, darling.
Me?
I'm taking this opportunity to tell you that I love you.
It's very nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Meet you again, I hope.
Yeah. Oh.
German fan folk. Hello. You're very, very sweet. I think they were crying because I made an evil face at them like this. And then they started crying.
Fans ist da, Jamie Campbell-Bauer, Robbie Sheehan, Kevin Sinclair, die Autorin ist da.
Out of the dark, here they are, the Monday.
Before we go, I wanted to say
ciao, auf Wiedersehen.
Let the love flow. Let her share it, for God's sake. She does briefly in the movie. She does. She kind of lily pads from one to the other.
She does do that, but doesn't that get tiring?
It does. Very tiring. Physically tiring. We have a lot of energy, us young fellas.
Well, I'm surprised though, being a mundane in the film, that you have as much energy as the Shadowhunters?
I think it's more energy derived from fear, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of energy can be derived from cowering at the back of the group. They're so excitable.
So listen, if you could pick another character, if you could be a downworlder, a Shadowhunter, or a mundane, which you were, what would you pick?
I think, to be honest, I would have to be a Shadowhunter because even though I don't have a tattoo, I think those rune tattoos are pretty badass and would love to administer them myself.
Ooh, you're one of those.
Stella,
Wouldn't
yeah.
that be really painful?
It would be, but that's part of the pleasure, you know, pain/pleasure. There's a fine line between the two.
All right, we've got some Yahoo questions for you from former users. So this one's from Lucy.
Is this being amplified?
This is going live right now, and it is being amplified.
Cool. People of the world.
So Robert, Lucy wants to know.
Revolt! Go out
Lucy,
to the streets.
Lucy wants to know, was it difficult to perfect your American accent?
It was at first, but I had lots and lots and lots of training and listened to lots of CDs, and then stayed very much in an American accent for the entire time that I was in this lovely city, so as not to confuse myself going back and forth between the two.
Well, let's hear your American accent.
What would you like me to
Shout out
say?
to the crowd.
What would you like me
Why
to
you
say,
say-
cowboy?
Hello, Toronto.
Hey, Toronto, how are we?
Nicely done.
Mortal Instruments, yeah.
So what was your favorite part about filming Mortal Instruments?
You know, it really kind of appealed to my inner child because every time we came into set, there was some kind of new, gigantic, amazing-looking thing for us to feast our eyes on, you know, every day. Because there had been months and months of work put into this film before we got there. You know, every day was a new adventure, so it was kind of just coming in wondering what on earth we were going to be doing that day. That was a nice feeling.
That is an exciting feeling.
And working with these dreamboats. Look at these.
I know, a gorgeous cast.
Look at them. They're all so
And
bloody
we're all
gorgeous.
so excited to meet the rest of them. And we're gonna let you move on and chat with all your fans.
This is just bizarre.
It
Being
is.
put up on a podium and screamed at. It's
As
like
if you're not used to that.
It's like an amazing ego boost. Now I know why stand-up comedians do it.
All right.
You know.
All right, Robert, it was great meeting you. The fans want to meet you more, so we're going to let you go.
And I
and
want to
interact
meet
with all
them.
of All right. Well, I'm looking forward to the film. Enjoy your night, okay?
Pleasure. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Well, you see, you know, a mundane is very much a negative stigma straight off the bat, isn't it? Because it's kind of a word that has negative connotations. But I think, you know what, I think it's about the fact that, you know, this guy has a superb amount of love for a woman who he has always considered a friend. And also then, as he goes on, has a superb amount of strength in a world where, you know, everybody else is a little bit super. He's the normal guy until he proves that he isn't, you know, until he proves he gets his machismo and he starts, you know, kicking people's ass. At one point I have a flamethrower in the film, and it actually real fire came out of it.
How was that?
It was terrifying. My God, I came through it in one piece.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Your character Simon, he grapples with his feelings for Clary Frey, and
He's grappling with feelings left, right, and centre.
Oh, absolutely. So,
It's a bit like that scene from Women in Love by D.H. Lawrence.
Exactly.
Two naked men grappling. If you can imagine their feelings, it's like that.
now, what advice would Rob Sheehan give Simon Lewis in terms of dating? What would you tell him to do in
I
that
would
situation?
tell him, find the nearest table, jump up on it, take your shirt off, and proclaim your love for the woman that you love as quickly as humanly possible, because in 50 years' time you might have a hernia otherwise.
Amazing. Now, what do you look forward to most in
I
coming
love
back?
you, darling. I've taken this opportunity to tell you.
Oh my gosh!
There you go. It's an exclusive right there.
Now, one more question. So, what do you look forward to most in coming back to the city to film? Because you're coming back in about a month to film the sequel.
Yes, I am.
What do you look forward to most in coming back?
Well, I think it'll just be the good. I think it'll just be the general sunshininess of Toronto, because it truly very much is a very happy place. I think people here are enduringly content with themselves, you know,
absolutely.
and it's infectious.
I see
It
it.
really is. And last time I didn't really do much of the whole tourist thing, so I think I'm going to take my weekends and go and see some of the sights.
Amazing.
Like Niagara.
Oh, amazing.
Might even go as far as Montreal. Do you want to go to Montreal? Yeah.
Close enough.
Yes.
All
See,
of
I've got
that.
a date for
Very.
Hey! Everyone will love you. Come on! Yeah. No,
the
the moment, and I'm so glad that it's the end of the red carpet show. So you have to do it. Die werden jetzt wirklich tun. You have to do the penis, the rune.
Here we go. So
Come on. Yeah.
Start off with the old. That's the strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a sex rune, or what is it?
And then yeah.
For City of Bulls.
City of Boners.
City
yeah?
of Bone.
Right.
There you go. You gotta tip it off. Yeah.
Ah, great.
And then
Is it big enough?
this means it's a fertility rune. Okay. There we go. We'll give him a bit more shaft.
You should put a vein in the shaft too.
Please be the big vein.
Maybe put a tip on the head.
I like how Kevin's like directing.
Yeah. I love you guys for being so creative.
There we go.
Cross your lip there.
Great. So I'm now forever and ever one of the shadow hunters.
Show respect, man.
And it's the most powerful ruin ever. Thank you very much. Have a good day. So, das war's von uns von City of Bones. 15, yes. Thank you. So, das war's von City of Bones. Ich habe die mächtigste Rune jetzt auf dem Gesicht, nämlich die Rune für Sex. Leute, ihr werdet noch nicht wissen, aber sie wird explodieren. Sie wird verrückte Sachen machen. Das war's auf jeden Fall jetzt hier vom roten Teppich von unserem Extra. Das war keine Filmkritik, aber es war trotzdem die Filmfabrik diesmal am roten Teppich. Und ich bin...
What if you guys climb over? We'll do the interview while I sign over there. Could be brilliant. What do you think? What do you think?
Just a few questions. So there's this love triangle between the three main characters, and it reminds us slightly on Twilight. How do you think this movie differs from Twilight?
Well, you know, what they don't do in Twilight is that everyone's looking at everyone else, you know what I mean? Don't think I haven't noticed Jamie Campbell Bower's sculpted bum. Look at that thing, it's like a peach.
So you work with Rupert Grint, and how do you think, will this movie be maybe the same like Harry Potter, or will it be better than the new Harry Potter movie?
Oh, well, I think, you know what, Harry Potter's Harry Potter and this is itself, and they are, I think, entirely unique entities. So, you know, hopefully it will strike out on its own as a completely unique thing and not be the new Harry Potter.
I have a question. Do you have to choose? Because everyone in this movie has to choose. Do you have some?
Do I have what?
Tattoos.
No, I don't have any tattoos.
Why not?
You know, I wish I had one tucked away somewhere that I couldn't show you, but I'm being absolutely honest. I have no ink. I'm pure as the driven snow, darling.
And do you now have
I like the camera just went like that. Well, are you going down into my cleavage for a minute? Do you want to see a little bit? See a little bit of bum there. What was the question again?
If you get one now.
Oh yeah, you know what, like after all the mad adventures of this and, you know, a couple of movies down the line, I might get like a little rune memento somewhere, you know. Might get like, because Lily's gotten very good at drawing runes now, so if like, even if we got her to draw a rune and then get it inked forever, that'd be very cool.
I would like to see that.
So would I.
Have fun.
Thanks, my love.
How will the relationship between Clary and Simon develop in the next movie?
Well, I think, you know, it's out there in book form. Basically, he becomes a weirdo vampire, and the love continues, both in platonic and romantic form.
Okay, thanks.
Cool. All right.
Right, let's jump.
So cool.
Really, no, you look awesome. Look at your style.
You look ready to head off to the American football game.
Yeah, more or less, more or less.
Nice.
You know, you are the coolest loser of a magical saga.
Well, if that's the title you're going to give me, I'd be happy to take it.
Yeah. How was it from changing from Misfit, that you were more like a strong personality, to Simon, that is more naive?
It basically required me to do less with my limbs. Less of this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And more of this, just being stood stock still, trying to look as normal as humanly possible. That was always the challenge.
Oh, okay. Did you enjoy the shooting?
Yeah.
You all the time looking like...
You've got fantastic hair.
Yeah, I know, it's big.
You look like, you know, you're ready to go to the pageant.
Yeah, I knew you would love it, because you have that curly thing going on, but it's not so cool as my afro.
You could get lost in there for days.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd like to, in fact.
Well, we know that we will see in the movie, and you're kind of a loser. Yeah, more chill out, more naive.
Loser in love, sadly.
Yeah, but the thing is that there's a scene where you take your top off, and we see, you know, girls, we really take care of that. That you're kind of fit. So, is your character gonna...
That's just one of my nipples. I have several.
You have more than 2?
I have about 7, all going down my back on either side.
Oh, that's not sexy, Robert.
So
That's
wait
not
till-
sexy.
You haven't seen it yet,
No.
and you're welcome to.
Okay, so in future movies, are you gonna be like more powerful, or do you just like being fit?
I think because my guy steps forward into the supernatural very much in the next movie.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to lay in front of me, you know, regimented diet and training. So I'm going to take to it with gusto, hopefully,
Okay.
and be in a little bit better shape for the next one. Because
So
you
we'll
know,
see all your nipples.
all my nipples, exactly, and hopefully all my muscles.
Okay, thank you very much, Robert.
Love, love.
Bye.
Giving out, instead of mortal instruments, we're giving out little instruments.
Oh, the little instruments.
Yes,
Look at
it
that.
actually matches your suit.
Exactly, the whole cast will have it. You guys can have a band.
That could act as a stroll later on.
Exactly.